Welcome back to Dr. Josefina's Way, and I'm Laura Guttridge. Today we are talking about accepting your value as a person.
Yes.
Self-esteem.
Yes.
And you say it's, a very core instinct or value that we have in ourselves, to care about our self-esteem is important to us. And it can be influenced by many factors, mainly our family and friends, the way they treat us.
Yes.
And a genetic factor too. But do you think that the environmental outweighs the genetic?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's what it shows, that it's more environmental. Of course, my reaction to somebody's opinion about myself is going to play a role.
Right.
So if I don't really care what you say, I'm okay.
Well, you know what? See, that's because you've already established, a high self-esteem of yourself.
Yeah.
So, you're confident enough at this point in your life that you don't care what they think.
No, I don't.
But I think when it really matters is for children.
Yes.
And I think that parents should really praise their children all the time. Don't overpraise. I mean, if they do something stupid, don't say, "Oh, great job."
Exactly.
But when they do good things, and tell them they're beautiful, tell them they're smart. Tell them these things, because I think in early development of ourselves as humans, it's very important that our parents give us these basic self-esteem,
values.
Praise,
yeah. Because that's when your self-esteem is formed. People who have low self-esteem is like 99% of the time is because they have family members, parents, or friends that are constantly making assessment about them in a negative way. No encouragement or anything like that. And like you said, it has to be some balance to it. You're not gonna just tell the kid you're wonderful and he's not. Right. You have to recognize, because everybody has a gift, a talent, a thing. But I was watching or reading something the other day that this mother wanted the daughter to be a singer, but she didn't have any talent for singing.
Right.
So who are you kidding? Because you wanted to be a singer, your mom wanted to be a singer, so it's projecting this thing into the person. Take the time to discover what is the talent that human being has within him or herself.
Right, because doing that to your child, you might think you're doing them a favor, but you're just setting them up for ultimate rejection and low self-esteem, because they get up there because their mom said they were great, and all of a sudden they realize that they weren't so great.
Yeah, the world is cruel.
Yes,
the world is not going to be your mom.
So if you can't back it up, don't give your child a false sense of self-esteem, because there's nothing more annoying than that. When someone thinks that they're a great singer and they're really horrible. It's like, sit down. That's why I don't sing. I don't even sing karaoke.
Well, when I want to get people away from me at the gym, I start singing. If I'm doing the spinning or something and I want people away from me, I start singing. Have my iPod and
See, so we use these things as strategy.
Exactly. But you're right. Self-esteem affects every area of your life.
Yes, it really does.
And there's a big difference between the self-esteem, the strength of your spirit, and the cockiness. This is self-esteem. You don't have to be cocky.
Right.
You don't have to be, I'm the best thing happened in the world, because you're not.
Right. Exactly. No. So you have to know, your boundaries. Because you don't want to annoy people.
It's a sense of you have good self-esteem. You feel good about yourself.
Right.
You walk in a place, you're not thinking, oh, they're gonna look at my hair.
Right.
I walk in a place, I don't care.
Right. I don't want people to think that I think I'm better than them, but I do have confidence.
Exactly.
And I think everybody should have confidence. And if you're around people that want to put you down, like you said, get the negative out of your life.
Exactly. I don't need my friend to put me down. I don't need my friend to be criticizing me in a negative way.
Right.
In a negative way, because you don't. It's that doesn't build humans. That destroy humans. Some people, they use a sense of humor or sarcasm. Like when you look at the word sarcasm in the dictionary, means tearing off the flesh. So when people are being sarcastic, they're really destroying you. So with this type of people, they can have their opinion being sarcastic, and it's not funny, because when you go into the subconscious mind, then the subconscious mind doesn't take a joke. If you tell your daughter you're a dumbbell, her subconscious is not going to take, oh, it's my mom is kidding. It takes it as a fact. as a reality.
Yes, it
you
is
know,
true.
so we have to be extremely careful, you know, and how we treat people, not only our children, but our friends, and everybody in general. People want to be encouraged.
Right, and the only time I ever am mean to people is when they're mean to me. I can take the gloves off and be nasty. But deep down, I'm a nice person, and I don't like doing things like that. But I will defend myself.
Yes, yeah.
So I guess that's being strong. But so I just, you know, you got to let people know where you stand so they don't get in that situation. You know what I mean? So, but anyways, aside from that, you talk about steps to identify, you know, the problem of a low self-esteem.
Yes, yeah.
So just like, you know, all of our lessons, there are steps we can take to handle this.
Yes.
And one of them is be aware of your self-talk.
Yes.
Are you talking about like when you talk negative of yourself?
Yes.
That's
you know,
so important.
Exactly. When you in your own house and here, and then how do I talk to myself? Do I put myself down? Do I criticize myself? Do I tell myself, you're such a dumb bell, you're good for nothing? I mean, this is all programming that we learn from our parents or families or teachers or who knows. So we have to delete all this, because one of the positive ways to build your self-esteem is deleting all these negative opinions that you have about yourself, because that means your self-worth is nothing. It's like, okay, how much you got $100, so it's the worth of $100. As a person, what is your worth? You know, you feel you're worthless, you valued less. I'm not.
You are so funny. But you're right. You are dead on about all these things.
Yeah.
And, you know, the self-talk is so important. So just keep that in mind, because our minds are always thinking.
Yes.
And
we're
so
always thinking.
Try to control what those thoughts are.
Yes, absolutely. What you talk to yourself. We have to go, Robert?
Yeah, I'm confused.
Oh, we are confused.
We got a few. Okay, we got a few more minutes, or one more minute. So there's a few other ones. People that don't recognize their achievements.
Oh, yes.
Recognize your achievements. Why not?
Absolutely. If I said to you, what a hot dress. You look great. Oh, no, I just bought it for $5.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I mean?
It puts the person down. I think that it's like, it makes them feel like, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah. You always, don't devalue yourself. Let's do a double bicep. We love you guys.
Oh, I'm double biceps. I'm just like...